Buenos días, mis amores.
5-minute cardio
¿Cómo
routine
están?
to really
¿Cómo
get
han
your heart rate
amanecido
up.
hoy?
But if you need more, just
¿Estamos
repeat
listos
this workout 2 to 3 times.
Para comenzar nuestro
For the
workout,
day.
mis amores. Vamos a transformar ese cuerpecito. Vamos. Que ya es hora de comenzar. No hay excusas. Vamos, para sentirnos espectacularmente bien. Vamos a comenzar a calentar ese cuerpecito.
The immune system is our body's #1 defense mechanism against foreign invaders and can provide protection to the body. Together with leading a healthy lifestyle, supplementing with key vitamins and minerals can help support your immune health. That's why we are proud to introduce Herbalife Nutrition Immune Booster. Immune Booster is high in zinc, selenium, vitamin C, and vitamin D, which contribute to the normal function of the immune system. It also contains the scientifically proven ingredient Epicor, which is the world's leading whole food fermentate ingredient. Available in a refreshing berry flavor, consumed daily to boost your immune system. Simply mix 1 sachet with 150 milliliters of cold or warm water for a quick and convenient on-the-go immunity boost. Immune Booster, smart nutrition for your immune system. Contact your Herbalife Nutrition member today for further details.
Bueno, soy de la compañía, pero no sé por qué eso es un... No, ¿qué va?
Los carbohidratos son uno de los 3 grandes macronutrientes juntos con proteína y...
A Samantha, ¿qué pasó aquí? Vamos a empezar.
This is a 5-minute cardio workout. It's low impact and perfect for beginners. I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going. Using the arms, get the knees up. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march.
Vamos.
Jog it out. Our next move is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side. Nice athletic move. Hip openers. Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. This will get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Keep it going. Now our next move is really simple. We're going to just 2 steps forward and shuffle it back. Here we go. 1, 2, shuffle it back.
1, 2, shuffle it back. 1, 2, shuffle it back.
Now let's advance that a little, and we're going to just run forward, run back, run forward, run back. Getting the heart rate up. Our next exercise is simple jacks out to the side. Just right side first. Arms come out wide. Three, 2, 1. Switch sides.
Switch.
Keep it going.
Es fácil, va calentando tu
You should start to feel your breathing. Heart rate's getting up. Give me 3 more. And let's go back to the top with a march. All the way through again this time. You know the moves, a little more intensity this time. Let's take it into a jog. Here we go. Getting those feet up, pumping your arms. The bigger your movements, the more calories you're burning. Get it going. Now let's start with that hip opener, hip open to the side and back. With movements that go laterally like this, it's really great to start simple and then make your movements bigger. Let's shuffle this time, shuffle, open. Keep it going. Again, with all of these movements, it's okay if you're not ready for the shuffle. Just stick with the beginner early exercise. Okay, let's go back to the front with our step, step, shuffle it back.
Step, step, shuffle it back.
How you feeling? Good?
Yes.
You ready to just shuffle it forward, shuffle it back, run forward, run back. Getting up on your toes, shuffle it back. Heart rate's up. Work those arms. One more time forward, and then let's go straight into those side jacks. Getting a little lower this time. Working the quads, working those inner outer thigh. You can feel it. Are you ready to switch sides? Here we go. Switch.
Switch.
This is your last 20 seconds. Work hard. Push, push. There you have it, a 5-minute cardio routine to really get your heart rate up. But if you need more, just repeat this workout 2 to 3 times to get your cardio fixed for the day. Muscles. So let's take a 30-second rest again before moving. No excuses, everyone. Today, we're going to work on achieving sexy shoulders and upper arms. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Do you dream about having strapless, dress-worthy shoulders or guns that will make your friends envious? If the answer is yes, then join me for a 10-minute upper body strength workout to help your dreams become a reality. But before we get started, let's take a moment to talk about weights. You don't necessarily need to reach for the heaviest weight option to develop your muscles. It's possible to build muscle and improve your strength using moderate weights by focusing on a slow and controlled tempo for all of your movements. It's a time that your muscles are under tension and working hard that will enhance your strength building potential. Now let's get to it. We're starting out with a mini warm-up, focusing on the upper body to get ready for our workout. Gently roll your neck from one side to the other. Just loosen off the shoulders. Look from one side to the other. And then gently start to roll your shoulders back. Stay nice and relaxed. Roll a few times forward. And then let's make the movements bigger with windmill arms. Starting out forward and then back. Now place both arms straight out in front of you and circle the wrists and open and close the hands.
Ahora círculo con las manos.
Change direction.
Cambio la dirección.
Now open your arms out wide to stretch the chest And then cross them in front of you to loosen your back and shoulders. Enjoy the stretch. Last one. And then let's do a jog to get your blood flowing. Start to over-exaggerate the arm movements to further prepare your upper body for weights. About 30 seconds will do. And you know, a warm-up is not complete without jumping jacks. Come on, you can do 30 seconds. Let's make the movements bigger overhead. Now our first upper body exercise is a single arm reciprocal press. Pick up your weights and let's start out with this shoulder exercise. Now stand in an athletic stance with your knees slightly bent. Hold your weights with your palms facing in at shoulder height. Press one weight upward, not directly overhead, but slightly in front of you. As you lower the weight down, lift the other one up. This is called a reciprocal press, and I like to do it for coordination. Be slow and controlled in your movements, focusing on lifting and lowering the weight slowly, making sure that the rest of your body is still. Ten to 12 reps is a great number. Now put your weights down and let's take a 30-second rest and just shake it out. So while you're resting, keep moving. You can hydrate if you need to. You can do a few stretches. So pick up your weights and let's do a combination move. This is a trap raise, or you could call it a shoulder shrug, to an upright row. So hold your weights with your palms facing down, resting them gently on your thighs. Simply shrug your shoulders upward towards your ears, hold, and then slowly lower. For the second part of this exercise, lift your weights up towards your chin, leading with the elbows. Stay controlled on the way up, holding for a beat, and then remain controlled on the way back down. You can use a count of 3 for your timing. Shrug and lift. Remember to keep your core tight throughout the entire movement. Just a few more. Give me one more. Nice and slow. This shrug movement is my secret move for strapless dresses because they always look better with toned trap muscles. So let's take a 30-second rest again before moving on to our bicep and shoulder combo. Grab some water if you need to, but just keep moving for the 30 seconds. For the bicep shoulder combo, hold your weights with your palms facing your sides. Now, as you lift your weight, rotate your wrist so that at the top of the move, your palms face your chest. As we transition into the second phase of this move, rotate your wrists out and press the weight forward just above shoulder height. Slowly lower the weight, rotate your wrists, and then lower back to the starting position. This movement should be slow and controlled and focus the entire time on keeping your core tight. Try to minimize all other body movements. Remembering to rotate the wrists each time. Slow and controlled. Just one more, 10 to 12 reps is plenty. Now let's take a 30-second rest to hydrate and stretch out the muscles. Just shake it out and stay on the move. You don't want to cool down. Now we're moving to bent over rows. I have a fun combo move for you. We're going from bent over single arm row to a double arm row and changing our hand position. Now this exercise requires that you get into a bent over position. We do this by putting your feet slightly apart and hinging at the hips, pushing your butt back to ensure that you maintain a nice flat back and neutral spine. We're going to do a row with 2 different hand positions. First with the palms facing back. Lift one weight and slowly lower. Leading with your elbows to chest height, slowly lower. So as you get to the bottom of the movement, rotate your wrists so that in the second movement, palms are facing in like so. Okay, let's get started. Let's keep a slow and steady rhythm for 12 reps. So single, single arm, and then double. Keeping movements nice and slow. Control on the way up, control on the way down. Keep your core nice and tight for the entire move. Now, if you're just starting out and you can't manage 10, that's okay. Just do as many as comfortable for you. Let's try one more. And let's put the weights down. And let's rest and shake it out. Do a few arm circles. Forward and back. Grab a drink if you need to. Let's take it down to the floor for a chest press move where we're going to do a single, single, double rhythm. So sit down on the floor. Make sure your feet are planted firmly on the ground and slowly lower down, making sure your spine is firmly on the floor. So tuck your pelvis under and your back is flat. Put your arms out wide. And we're going to simply lift one weight and lower. Lift the other weight and lower. And then lift them both together, rotating at the wrist. So let's do it slowly again. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then let's lift both weights together, rotate in and come back down. So let's start out with our rep of 12 or 10. And then squeeze in, making sure that your back stays on the floor. Your core stays nice and tight. And focus on really rotating the wrists in. This move works your coordination because it's working your brain and your muscles at the same time. Remembering to breathe and keeping that back flat on the floor throughout the entire move. Let's slow down the rhythm for the last few. Give me 2 more. Last one. Now put your weights down and we're going to do a quick tricep stretch from the floor before we get ready for our next exercise, which is a great tricep dip. So just stretching out, back of the arm, keeping the shoulders down. And then switch sides. Going up overhead, stretching out the tricep muscle. Now let's get into our perfect push-up position. This time our wrists are going to be slightly narrower than with a regular push-up. So have your wrists in, find your position up on your toes. And we're just going to slowly lower the body to the ground, but our arms are going back instead of out with a regular push-up. So we're going down and pushing up. Watch a regular push-up, you'll be out wide. But to work on the triceps, we're coming into this position. Lower down and push up. Keeping the core tight and breathing the whole time. Now, if you need to modify, you can always drop to the knees, lower and lift. Give me 2 more. As a busy working mom, I fully understand that sometimes it's hard to find the time to fit in exercise, but I hope you can use my 10-minute series of videos to help you realize that even if you only have a few minutes to spare, your exercise time will add up throughout the week to help you reach your fitness goals. I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute upper body focused routine and will combine it with my other workouts to create a full body challenge. Breathing in through your nose. This is your basic total body workout. Our first move is going to be high knee pulls. Feet are wide, arms are up. You're just going to pull the knees up as you lower the arms down. For this workout, we're going to be working your whole body, upper body, lower body, a little bit of core and a lot of cardio. Work at your level. If you can't get your knees this high, it's okay to keep your knees nice and low. You choose. Let's go into our recovery, and for our recovery you can march or you can join me with a low jog. Remembering to breathe during your recovery. If you need to stop and hydrate, you can. Take care of your body. Let's go ahead. Our next exercise, air squat. Feet hip distance apart, sitting down into squat and pushing back up. Hands come forward, hands go back. Remembering in your squat, you're working your glute. So you want to go ahead and keep your body weight in your heels. Sitting back, drive the hips forward. It's one of my favorite exercises.
Eso, vamos. Sí se puede, vamos. Abajo, vamos. Trabaja tu squat.
Let's go into our active recovery of our jogging. You can go ahead and jog, you can march, you can rest. This is your recovery. It's your body, and you know what's best. Our next exercise takes you down to the floor, and it's for a modified push-up. So go ahead and get into your push-up position up on your knees, core is tight, arms to the outside of the chest. We're going to lower down and then push back up. Lower your chest towards the floor and push back up. If you can't go all the way down to the floor, that's fine. Just do what's best for your body. Keep it going. Now come back onto your feet, back into your active recovery. It's okay if you want to bring it down to a march, you can hydrate. But if you want to keep your heart rate up and really keep it there, then hold it with a jog. Our next exercise is also on the floor, so go ahead and sit yourself down, and we're going to do bicycle, but we're going to do modified. So you're going to have one leg out, we're going to go one side, and then switch. One side, and switch. Working your core, the obliques, total body move. Bring it back up onto your feet. Back to recovery. You should be really feeling it by now, but keep jogging it out. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's go back to the floor. This time we're going to work the back of the arms, our tricep muscles. Hands go behind the back, fingertips are facing the glutes. Push your glutes up in the air. You just want to lower your butt towards the floor. Your elbows are going out back behind you. Just really isolating the triceps. We all want to work the backs of our arms, so just keep it going. Back up onto your feet. Jog it out. You should be a little bit out of breath by now. Every muscle in the body's been working. Keep it going. Great job. Keep it going. That's your total body workout done. You've worked all of your major muscle groups. Awesome job.
Vamos a hacer estiramiento y listo, ya terminamos. Este es fuerte, ¿sí? Wow.
This is a 5-minute cardio workout. It's low impact and perfect for beginners. I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place.
Vamos a estirarnos con este. Vamos a estirarnos con este.
I'm Samantha Clayton, and this is a beginner post-workout stretch. It's important after your workout to always stretch your muscles. This is my training partner, Julie. And let's start by stretching out the wrists and the calves at the same time. I love my combo exercises. So let's sit back, pull the toe forward, and then hold on to one hand and pull the wrist back. A lot of the exercises that we do, such as plank and push-up, really involve the wrists. And so I think it's really important that after every workout, you take time to stretch those muscles. Remember, pull the toe towards the shin so that you feel that stretch in the calf. And now let's push ourselves forward, coming up onto the toes. And now let's pull the wrist gently towards you. Staying up on the toes, really feeling that stretch in the calf muscles. You want to hold each stretch for 10 to 15 seconds each one. It's plenty. And then you want to just switch sides. What you do on one side, you must always do on the other to stay balanced. So start out pulling the toe back, hand in front, and again, just gently pulling back on the fingers and pulling the toe towards the shin. You should really start to feel that stretch in the back of your leg. I even feel it in my hamstring a little. And then gently rock forward, going back up onto the toes, stretching the wrist in the opposite direction this time. It's great to spend a few minutes after every workout doing a cool down. Helps to just get your mind ready for the rest of your day. Okay, so now bring your feet together. We're going to take one arm across the body to stretch out the shoulders and the back. Make sure that you hold above the elbow joint. We never want to push on our joints. So kind of holding onto your biceps, stretching one arm across the body. And you should really feel that stretch on the back of your shoulder. A lot of people have a tendency to shrug their shoulders up, but don't pull the shoulders down. It extending the neck. Feel that stretch. What you do on one side, you always do on the other. Open up and then cross over to the other side. Always feels good to stretch after a workout. Now another muscle that's used a lot with all our plank and push-ups is the triceps. So let's go ahead, take one arm over the back, holding just above the elbow. You want to try and extend the hand down the back. So you're using this top hand to gently push down. What you want to be aware of for this exercise is that you're keeping your chest lifted and that your hand is not pushing your neck forward. You want to be looking up in front. Then open up wide and then repeat on the other side. For some people, they're not very flexible in their shoulders, and that's okay. Just work with it one day at a time, a few seconds at a time. This is a great stretch to do while you're sat at your desk too. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to the floor and stretch out the lower body. So go ahead, sit down first, and then slowly roll out back. You want to have one leg straight, bend one knee, holding just below the knee. You want to go ahead and pull your knee into your chest and just hold right there. This is great for stretching out the hips. You should feel the stretch through the hips. You'll feel it through the hamstring. And also, if you pull in tight, you can feel a stretch in your upper back too. Go ahead, slowly release, put one foot down, and then lift up the other. Go ahead and hug it as tight to your chest as you can. Keeping the toe flexed. Enjoy that stretch. Feel it in the inner thigh. And then you want to go ahead and roll over onto your side, because now we're going to stretch out the quad muscle. So roll onto your side, get comfortable. Go ahead, hold onto your foot. And you just want to gently, holding your foot, just pull back. And you should feel the stretch right down the front of your quad. Feel the front of your legs stretching out, especially if you've been doing squats. And then we're just going to go ahead. We're going to turn over onto our other side and go ahead and do that quad stretch on the other side. Really feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. You want to deepen the stretch. Go ahead and push your foot into your hand, and that will deepen the stretch. It's really important after every workout that you spend some time working on your flexibility with a cool down stretch.
Excelente, campeonas, lo hicimos, así que no hay excusas, sí se puede, vamos. Y ahora ustedes saben qué.
This is your lower body workout. If you have weights at home, that's great, but if you're on the go, 2 water bottles will do.
No sé qué dice. Bueno, mis campeonas, aquí estamos y vamos a estar aquí a tomar el campeón de campeones, el que nos pone el músculo durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito. Así que mis campeonas, aquí estamos. Vamos a ver, aquí tenemos, vamos a preparar ¿saben qué? El Herbalife 24. Mira. Este es el campeón de campeones, el que te pone el músculo durito y el cuerpecito. Perdón, que tengo las personas de Instagram. Sí. Este es el Herbalife 24, que te tienes que tomar 30 minutos después del workout, automáticamente. Si pasan 30 minutos y no tiene efecto. Y esto es lo que te va a poner el músculo durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito. Así que a eso te invito, campeona. Es un vaso de agua, y 2 scoops de Herbalife 24. uno. Se me está acabando. Cada vez que se acaba uno me pongo más contenta. ¿Ustedes saben por qué? Porque me lo tomé y está en mi cuerpecito. Y esto es salud y energía, mis amores. Salud y energía. Mi belleza de sabor chocolate. Instantáneo, así un momentito. Me lo tomo. Así que a eso te invito, campeona, a que tú también lo hagas y trabajes tu cuerpo todos los días. Y eso vas a hacer. Perdón. Para mis chicas de Instagram que tengo en la historia. No se me pueden quedar ellas porque ellas también me siguen. Miren. De sabor chocolate. Delicioso. A esto te invito, campeona. Tienes que probarlo, es delicioso. Bendiciones y nos vemos pronto. Así que a eso los invito, campeones, a que se nutran y a que estén bien saludables. Delicioso. Así que lindo día para todas. Gracias por seguirme. Les deseo un día lleno de éxito, un día lleno de amor y con la paz del Señor. Que Dios los bendiga. Gracias por seguirme. Nos vemos pronto. Bendiciones.